Well, hello YouTube. I haven't done any YouTube videos for a while. Well, I sort of slowed down on my production of them, but I'm going to be doing a couple more anyway. Okay, basically, I'm going to be looking at some of the games that I've got on my list for, what do you call it? Steam, which is a lot of different games I've been. Recently, I bought Hard Reset, I think it was, which wasn't much of a bad game. It was pretty good actually. I played through it. I'm probably going to do a review on that, and I'll probably even do some gameplay footage of it as well. Sleeping Dogs was another one, which Sleeping Dogs plays quite nicely and does do pretty well. Quake 4, which I recently installed. I mean, there's probably a few games. I'll probably do. Well, Quake 4's been out for a while, but I was going to do a gameplay footage of Rage, which I've been playing through as well. That's been quite wonderfully, beautifully put together. Especially on Windows 8, it's been running quite nicely. I've been getting 120 frames per second in most cases. Crisis 2 Maximum Edition. Dead Rising, Dead Island, combination of different games. So, I think I did, I'm not sure whether I did, but I may have done a review on Duke Nukem. No, I did some gameplay footage on Duke Nukem, I think. But I may end up doing some more gameplay footage on Duke Nukem in any case. Serious Sam 3, Thief, Deadly Shadows, which is an old game. I mean, I don't know. I may do a couple old school games as well. I've even actually got Honorable Tournament 2004, or is that 2000? Game of the Year edition, I think it was 2004 or something. I can't remember which one it was, but it wasn't too bad anyway. I don't mind Honorable Tournament. It's not a bad game in retrospect, and it still doesn't look dated by the sense of its graphics. It still looks okay. Borderlands 2, which I picked up a while back, which looks pretty good, and I have been playing it on and off, so yeah, I haven't found it too bad. Black Ops 2, which I'm currently uploading a video to YouTube of me doing some gameplay footage in bot matches. What else? I even got Call of Duty World at War, which was a free bonus with, I think, it was a free bonus with Black Ops 2. I even got some 3D Mark software for my computer. Well, I already had 3D. I actually had 3D Mark. I had 3D Mark for DirectX 11, but I had this other one's a 3D Mark for it tests everything and runs through DirectX 11, DirectX 10, and DirectX 9. Basically runs through the whole kit and caboodle. Postal 3, Postal 2. I've got a combination of different games basically. Medal of Honor, which I'll probably have a look at that, and I also on Origin as well, which you may not be able to see it now. I've got Battlefield 3, which I've been playing as well, on and off. A little bit of this, a little bit from column A, a little bit from column B. I've actually been playing it, so it's actually not that bad. I played a little bit of Left 4 Dead yesterday, which I always love Left 4 Dead. I'm hoping Left 4 Dead 3 is going to be as interesting as Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, because Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 is quite fun when you go through them. What else we got? Prototype 2, which I really haven't got into yet. Saying that, I haven't really got into. I sort of started playing Prototype 1, but then I think my settings got screwed up or something, and I'm just having issues getting it to do the right resolution. So I won't play that one until I actually get it to do the right resolution. Noir, which is good as well. Been playing through that extensively. Hard Reset, which as I said, I will do a review on that, and like a lot of people, because I don't think a lot of people have actually played the game, but it's not actually a bad game in the sense of basically it's like cybernetic future, and you have to destroy these virus type things. I mean, it's basically it is a first person shooter. It's pretty much a first person shooter. What else? I got Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, which is not too bad. I've played that. I'll probably even do some footage of that as well. Sleeping Dogs, which I love. Singularity, which is not a bad game. You can't really get that. Can't get that on Steam, unfortunately, but I have linked it to Steam. Sadly, that game you can only buy in certain areas, and you can only buy off eBay or whatever. Because it's not actually available as a game to buy on Steam itself, which is sad. Which I reckon they should have released it, but I don't know whether it was a licensing issue or what the hell it was. But there was some reason that it wasn't being sold on Steam. Deus Ex Human Revolution, Deus Ex Human Revolution The Missing Link, Deus Ex Invisible War, Duke Nukem. I mean, that's just a combination. Also Far Cry 2, which I haven't played for a while. To be honest, I don't know what's going on with Far Cry 2 because it seems to go to the wrong resolution every time I open it up. But that's alright. I mean, aside from that, all my other games that I've chucked at it, especially these ones, particularly these ones, Alan Wake New Nightmare is not too bad either. By the way, that downloadable content for the Alan Wake game is pretty cool as well. Section 8 Prejudice, Return to Castle Wolfenstein, which is always a classic. It only has a certain resolution limit though because of the fact that it uses older Direct 3D or OpenGL drivers basically. So Saints Row 2, Saints Row 3. I mean, basically, I don't know. I'll probably be doing some reviews. I'll probably be looking at these games in the sense of gameplay and other things of that nature. Also, be showing you what they perform like on my computer. My computer's current config is AMD 8300 8-core processor, AMD FX 8350. So yeah, and my current cards are 660 Ti, which is pretty cool. It's not a bad card, and I found it pretty good. So, it is EVGA, and EVGA are pretty good for cards, especially when it comes to video cards. They do a pretty damn good job. Alright, so I just want to show you anyway. This is just generally my game collection, as you can see. You've got. In total, I mean, I've got games I haven't actually installed. I've got about 125, 26 games, maybe. No, hold on, I'm going to be 125 because I took one off yesterday because it was actually a game that they just thought I might want to purchase. So sort of enticing advertising that one. These other games on my list, though, I do have all of these. One or two of them, which are major multiplayer online games, are no longer being put into production, so they're no longer valid. Which I think one of them was Stargate Resistance, which was not a bad game, which was actually not that bad. But the company that did it went bankrupt, which was sad. But can't help it, I guess. Can't help the fact that it went bankrupt, and it happens. So. What are we? Black Widow, Unreal Tournament 3, Black Edition. I mean, these are basically the games I haven't installed. I've got Team Fortress 2, which I need to install. Sin, as you can see. Sin Emergence. Silent Hill Homecoming, which I haven't installed either. But the game actually runs quite nicely and does a pretty good job. Saw, which I haven't installed yet either. Was it Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl, which is a good game as well. All the Quake games. I picked this up on the ID pack, I think it was. Quake 3, Quake, and then Quantum Solace from Bond. These are just a few games I haven't done. Need for Speed, Hot Pursuits, Payday Heist, which wasn't too bad. Portal, which I need to install. Lost Horizon, which is sort of a click and play game. Master Levels of Doom 2, which, I mean, I know Doom 2 is a classic game, but it is a classic game in my mind. Same with Hexen, that's a classic game too. James Bond game there. I have to install Half-Life 2, because I want to finish that up. I mean, the percentage of these games I have finished, and then some I haven't, but I might reinstall it and have a bit of play of it. Hacker Evolution, which is basically a hacker game, or pretending to be a hacker. What else? Final Doom, Fear 1, so Fear 1, Fear 2, Fear Extraction Point, and all the expansion packs and stuff. Doom 3, Resurrection of Evil, which there is a high definition version that I'm thinking of getting, and just, not installing that one, and just getting that high definition version, because it's Doom 3, Resurrection of Evil, Doom 2, Hell on Earth. What else we got? I've been having issues with getting Crisis. Crisis 2 works fine. Crisis and Crisis Warhead, I have an issue with getting the two of them to work. I don't know why at this moment that is the case, but yeah, I've got an issue with these two games. It seems to be linked to my EA account, so I'll see how the activations go, and I'll try installing them again. But for some reason, every time that I've installed them, they will not run at all. I don't know why it is. Crisis 2 runs like off a dime. It runs great. and I have no idea. But the weird thing is, they were working before. All of a sudden, they just stopped. So I'm guessing that might be something to do with the activation limit that EA has placed on them, because there is an activation, which on Steam apparently there's an activation limit on how many times you can activate the game and run the game and stuff, which to me is stupid in my eyes, especially the way EA's done it. I mean, EA has always pissed me off because even on my Xbox account, they didn't link up things right. They haven't been linking things up right, and every time I talk to them, they tell me it's for security reasons. But I'm sorry, there's just some of it goes down as bullshit in my mind because. What? So what? I can't delete once my gamer tag is linked to one specific account. I can't delete it off that account. That seems rather stupid. I don't know. In my mind, that just seems ridiculous. Because what if somebody wants a separate Xbox account and then they want a separate PC account? What's the hell is wrong with that? I don't know. Anyway, and then on top of that, when you change your gamer tag, it screws everything else up too, which is fucking stupid. See, this is my point. I changed my gamer tag a few times, and it screws up that whole linkage between the accounts, which is fucking ridiculous. And when you ask them to link it, they say to you that you can't link it. And I'm like, fuck off. How the hell does that work? You can't link it because, well, what? I've showed you everything to prove that I am who I am. So why the fuck can you not link it? I'm like, fucking idiots. I'm sorry, but they're idiots when it comes to their DRM side of things. I mean, especially when it comes to digital rights management, they're just fucked. They're completely and utterly fucked when it comes to EA most of the time. And I don't know why they do this stupid shit, but they do, and it's pissing me off to no end. I've had plenty of times where I've been on the freaking online support and I've asked them to fix it for me, but I don't know. It's almost like they're refusing to fix it, which is shitty and annoying and fucked. If you ask me. So anyway, okay, you got Black Ops 2, Zombies, multiplayer. Well, anyway, these are all the games anyway that I've got at the moment. So I'll probably be doing a few things on those. As you can see, my software, I'm currently using Windows 8. I also grabbed my old themes from my old computer, my old Windows 7 thing, and all the themes that I had on Windows 7 actually work on Windows 8, which is pretty cool as well. So yeah. What else? Yeah. Look, I think that's about it for now. I'm just gonna leave it anyway. But like, I mean, I've had no issues with most of the games that I bought off Steam. The Origin one. Initial activation stuff works nicely. Battlefield 3 works nicely, and it plays nicely. I know because I played through a couple of the first parts of the few missions that you start off with, and it was quite good actually. So I found it not a bad game to actually play. Also be looking at some. I'll probably be looking at different software and stuff, but I don't know. There's going to be up and coming reviews and up and coming tech stuff, so. It's sometimes a slow process for me, sometimes it's a fast process, depending on how I'm feeling, depending on if I'm not feeling 110%, depending on how busy I am with other things, my own business stuff, and yeah, so it's sort of a combo of things, depending on how things pan out, basically. What else am I doing? What else? Probably I'm going to review a few products as well. I know that's definitely on the agenda. I'll be reviewing maybe my 930. I think I did a review on my 930 headset, but there's a couple of things like maybe my new mouse that I've got at the moment, which is the G600 gaming mouse, which is not too bad. It's actually been pretty good. Probably even play some more World of Warcraft, and I'll do another run through of that. However crap I did go before, I'll probably do another run through of that and just basically go, oh, well, here, let's have a look at this, Alright, okay, thank you very much, YouTube. I'm going to leave it there for now. Do stay tuned, there's going to be more videos coming up, probably some handy tech tips, general security tips as well, probably some looking at some hardware on and off. Not just hardware, but probably comparisons of RAM and things like that you should buy. Best places to shop online if you're looking for products online. Best places to shop if you're shopping locally. I mean, most Most of the time, I don't know, I have a tendency to shop online because things tend to be a lot cheaper now these days, especially in Australia when it comes to shopping online and buying stuff in general. I mean, you tend to find it actually comes out and ends up being cheaper in the long run than buying something at your local shop, because your local shop tends to be charged 10 times on top of the normal retail price, and probably there's about maybe 50% markup. And I have seen a 200% markup on some retail products, especially when shops are selling them. And I'm not saying not to support your local shops, but yeah, when some things are cheaper online, it's just better to shop online, to be honest. I mean, unless you need the product straight away, and that's the only reason I'll go to a shop, if I need this product straight away. Unless you're in a rush to get it, yeah, I'd recommend shopping online because it seems to be the best result these days, especially when you're buying stuff. I mean, eBay's great for that. eBay is spectacular for shopping online, especially these days. You get a lot more bargains, you get a lot more stuff, and yeah, it ends up being much cheaper compared to years ago. As you can see, I'm currently uploading my video, which is about 7% through at the moment. Let's go to Google. But yeah, like, what else? Yeah, eBay tends to be the best source of things. I mean, I don't know, I found that myself. eBay tends to be the best source. eBay's good, as long as, okay, factors that most people don't realize, but with eBay, I'd recommend, if you're going on eBay now, it's not, some people believe that eBay's always been buyer beware, but it's not always the case. Like with eBay, say you're looking for something like AMD motherboards or Intel motherboards, or if you're looking for a specific model number, there is nothing wrong with searching for that specific model number. You will get some results in that case. What else is there? What else? eBay. What else is there on eBay? So for example, like GTX 660. GTX 660, which this is just normal 660. So, I mean, the 660s end up being pretty cheap, like reasonably cheap on eBay, depending on the price and depending on the amount of memory you want inside your actual card. What else? There's also other things as well, like, what else we got? There's also, let's build, well, I mean, look, we'll put it this way, these, like, because I have bought from some of these guys, like, for example, PC Meal, I have bought from these guys. I've bought from iBuy. I have bought from, what else have we got? Mr. Gadgets, I think I might have bought from them once before. It was a long time ago. But yeah, basically I have bought from a percentage of these guys on eBay, and they do pretty damn well with their prices. Now that's one avenue. Now, if you're looking for good PC parts online, or being able to get PC parts at a good price, Scorptech. Now, scorptech.com.au. They're good for prices. They're good for generally, if you want to build something, or if you just want to get parts and kits and things like that. There's even a kit here, I actually ended up getting that kit, which is now marked as $59 for $29, which was actually a good price. It was on special, I think. It was on special for about a day or two, I think, and yeah, then they took it off special. So, but yeah, these guys are okay for parts. They're good for parts. They're reliable. Your shipping normally ends up costing you about $14, but I mean, you're paying for insurance and you're paying for the fact that it's a courier that does it, a courier company that does it. They're good. eBay's another. I mean, look, as I said, eBay, Scorptech. There might be maybe one or two other websites that I would recommend for that type of thing. But to be honest, it depends on what you're doing. Depends on how you're doing it. Then, of course, you've got, which most people don't realise, computer markets. If you're in Australia, and Most people don't realise this. No, that's not it. Oops. Computer markets. Oops. Alright, did I? Computermarkets.com, I think. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Computermarkets.com. Now, this tells you all your local dealers, especially the ones that come down. Well, there's the ones that come down from Sydney, but most of this site is for actual fairs that you can go to, where you can got heaps and heaps of different sellers, and they're all in the one area basically, and you've got heaps of different parts and stuff like that. So you can get yourself, a ton of different parts basically, and it tells you whether it's on Gosford Showground, Newcastle, Old Bus Depot. I mean, there's actually a lot on in Canberra, I know, because I go to them pretty regularly. There's also Gosford in New South Wales, Berkeley, New South Wales, between Wollongong, Mitchell ACT, Kingston, Tuggeranong. I mean, basically, there's different places listed. There used to be another place. I don't know whether they still do it or not, but there used to be another place that actually did these computer fairs, but I think they've actually stopped doing them. Where do they used to do them? I don't know. They used to do another one up here at the university, and I think another one down in Wollongong, but I don't think they do them anymore. I think it's just basically whatever's listed here, basically. So, but yeah, it just tells you the different sites. Also shows you the different locations, where they are, directions to where you need to go, general stuff. When it's on, basically it's on every weekend most of the time. Rarely is it on during the week. Tells you the different dates as well, times, dates, how long they're open, how much it costs to get in, because it's about $3 to get into the actual computer fair, because it organises a heap of them together. You can pick up computer cases, you name it. It's got a combination of different parts. It also tells you the exact providers that actually go in there and do put computer stuff in there, or have computer stuff there. So basically, you've got computer makers, D&D computers. I mean, most of the percentage of these guys are like, some of them are from, some percentage are from Sydney. Some of them from local areas as well, and yeah, so it as I said, just depends. But I mean, it's up and down. It's basically up and down the coast of Australia, or down ACT, New South Wales area, basically, and covers Newcastle, Sydney, those areas as well. So yeah, basically, it's got a monotony of different parts that you can buy, and yeah, so they're pretty cool. They're pretty good. So look, if you're after stuff like that, this is the type of thing I would go to, because you will get the best price on something, because you'll have a lot of different store owners competing with each other to get the best price on whatever item that you're after. So yeah, that's one thing I'd recommend. See, that's 10%. All right, but yeah, basically, I mean, shopping online, which I do Scorp Tech for myself, and I do eBay if I want a particular PC part, or the computer fair is great for it as well if you're really after a computer part and you need it and you want to get it, you want to actually get it on the day and use it on the day and not have to wait for it in the mail. This is a great avenue for getting that type of stuff. So look, anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to be having some upcoming videos, and yeah, I'm feeling a bit crappy at the moment, to be honest, but that's probably just a cold virus thing, and yeah, I'll get over that eventually. Alright, okay, I'm going to leave it there for now, YouTube. Thank you very much, and I will catch you next time on YouTube, or I'll catch you next time on YouTube. Probably be doing some game reviews or gameplay and stuff. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you very much. Bye bye, YouTube. Have a good day, week, year, well, probably day, really. Have a good day. Have a good week. Anyway, okay, bye.